I want to get married.
Oh, I
like that.
Oh,
Period.
I'm definitely going to get legal sex and joking.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay. And not just for the women, the men too. You see a lot of, what's this one on Twitter again? You just come, they be typing rubbish. There's a lot of notes. I don't even want to start naming names. There's this popular influencer that thinks a lot that people, he has an academy, right? I don't want to mention names, but he has an academy. A lot of men go. I'm pretty sure you all know who I'm talking about. He starts with a G.
Yeah. Because and you like laugh at it, right? What do you think about the menu?
He went to school to draw. Now is the moment.
A dog.
She has a point.
Why am I doing what I am doing? Am I saying that, I don't have children because I don't believe that I will have children because they have said that when you are past 40 it's harder? Yes, biologically it could be harder.
The drum roll. Okay, people, welcome to another beautiful episode here on Laptop and Latte. As you all know, it's your favorite girl, Jessica Rogers. And I'm here with my beautiful, delectable, amiable, lovely angel that fell and broke her back. And that's why she limps sometimes. Sorry, I know you don't know that. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, it's Favor and Jessie here on Laptop and Latte. Thank you so much for joining us once again. And we have today with us, I'm pretty excited for this one, because we have with us a legal practitioner. We have with us a policy consultant. We have here with us, I think there's a lot of we have here with us. Yeah. She's a family therapist. Ladies and gentlemen, people of God, people of Allah, if you are present, everybody put your hands together as we welcome Barrister Ibella McGreen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for making our time for us here today. How are you doing?
It's my pleasure to be here.
She has such a wonderful voice.
So you can talk nice.
She's so soothing, like such a soothing voice,
Thank you.
Oh, why does she look so innocent? Thank you so much for having us here today. So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, what exactly was it that, made you say, Laptop and Latte, let me just give them a little bit of my time. Okay.
I like the name, Laptop and Latte.
Sorry, a second. Let's just say that. Okay, I didn't see that one, but sure. Okay. So please proceed, yeah.
So I like the name.
Okay.
And then a friend of mine recommended that it was a good place to have a conversation.
So have you seen any of our videos? Was our videos?
Not yet, but if you're creative enough to use the name Laptop and Latte, which you have said.
Sharp. I mean, I don't know if that was a compliment or roasting, but we'll take either. We'll take either.
Yeah, I know it was weird. But,
Okay, people. So the topic for today is a very interesting one. And I believe it's something that every single one of us in this room must have heard, be it in passing, be it in, an actual conversation. Mm-hmm. The whole idea of clock, the woman's clock. And we talk about marriage, talk about motherhood, and I like to call them unnecessary timelines that Nigerian women did not choose. So if it's not Nigerian women that choose it, who now choose it? The time frame we are given, from this age, it's too late to do this, it's too late to do that.
At 18, you should be done with school. At 21, at 16, you should be done with high school.
That's new.
At 21, university. Maybe 25, married. 30, your second child.
Yeah.
35, I don't know, a grandmother. I don't know, So, and then the pressure of if you now don't have them, who actually told us that this is how it's supposed to be?
Exactly. And we're going to be having prompts to guide us in this conversation so we can delve in properly into every aspect of what this topic is about. So starting with the very first prompt I have here, marriage is a scam. Does it actually benefit women? What do you think about that prompt?
I want to get married.
Oh, la, la,
I like that.
la.
Oh,
Period.
definitely going to get legal sex. Are you joking?
Cho.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm going to be married.
Ooh, girl. Hey, I did that one threw me off. I was like, cho.
I was confused for a split second
I was
there.
like, what's going on? This is PG-18, right?
I don't have the whole marriage is a scam thing.
Okay.
I like the conversation on the timelines. People who want to be married should be married. Not everybody's going to be married.
But do you
Not
think it's a
everybody
scam?
wants
Do you think it benefits women?
I think it benefits the person who wants to be married.
Basically, it's relative.
Yeah.
Are you sure you were not cajoled into
Into
believing?
marriage.
No, into
Well,
believing,
yeah,
especially because of
believing
society's
that
standards.
narrative.
Okay, so here's the thing: because of society's standards, probably because of your orientation, because of your worldview, maybe your parents you grew up in a happy home. You get probably you've had ladies or your mothers, your aunties, and everybody all your life paint that whole picture for you. And now, even when you were growing, little girls, they buy you dolls to take care of.
Then you
As
just
rehearsal, exactly. So, are you sure all those factors did not follow to, make you think that, I want to be married too?
So I'm going to be 42 this year.
You're joking.
So
You're
I've had
joking.
a long time
to make this
to
decision.
decide whether I want to be married or I want to be single.
I'm
So
sorry.
I can tell you for a fact that when
Yeah.
I was in my 30s, I was in love with the idea of love. You know, the picture.
Mm-hmm.
The
I like
growing
that
up
statement.
and all
Yeah.
that. But somewhere along the line, there was the decision: do you want to be married? Not who do you want to marry. That's a totally different question. And I answered the question: yes, I want to be married. Why? You said the first one. Second one would be I really like the idea that comes with the institution of marriage. So it's not predicated on whether my parents had a fantastic marriage, and they did, or whether I was surrounded by people who had great marriages, and I am. But it's the fact that this is something I want.
Okay.
It's something I desire.
And you know
This is
how you
something
want
I'm
it.
looking forward to. So,
Okay.
and I feel like at some point, every woman has to decide whether she wants to do that.
Or
Does she
not.
want to have kids? I realized the conversation started to change for me around 40. Am I going to have my kids or do I want to freeze my eggs? And as you proceed, these are plans that you start to take into, you start to put into place.
Yeah.
Do I want to adopt children or adopt nations? It depends on what I want to
nations.
do.
You have the
You
budget
get,
for that.
so yes, I want to be married, not because there is a timeline, but just because right now it just feels like
It's time.
the grown-up thing to do. And the thing that I have decided that I want to do. Yeah. So
Amazing. Amazing.
So
I totally dig everything.
the
she just
reason
said.
why I'm of the belief that sometimes marriage has become more of a must, or more like it has to happen. It's
Or
because of the-
otherwise you failed.
otherwise you
As a
failed. It's
woman.
because of the pressure. Like I've seen where the woman tells the man, "We have to marry this year," or "It's now or never." And then there's this,
And they tend to
pressure.
fire back when you tell you that you're the one who's going to lose. Me as a man, even if I'm
And
50
if you think about
years, even
it,
if I'm
the
62
man,
years,
I don't think
I can
the
marry
men
a
get the
younger girl.
pressure that we
And you know
get
what's
as women.
painful? You know what's painful? They're not wrong.
They're
Not wrong. At age 52, a man can actually get married to somebody young. I'm trying to tell you, like, most of the time, one of the things they say, like, if let's say, if you've passed the so-called clock, the imaginary clock, the next thing you hear is if you're not willing to get into the marriage immediately with them,
can't be picky anymore.
you can't be exactly. You have to settle. You can't be picky anymore. Me, I'm a man. No, you're the one that will lose. I'm the man. Even at age 52.
I've done a lot of things in my time. One of the things that I think I was called at some point, which was very defining, was evening newspaper.
Yo.
Yeah. What this way?
Sure.
Yeah, I have to hold
And
you.
funny, it wasn't a man who said it. It
No.
was a woman who said it.
We're getting there. We'll continue.
So, it's the. I think one orientation culture, and I also think it's the fact that you don't give women the space, or women don't even allow themselves to get into the spaces where you can be everything that you want to be. Because really, so a man is 50 and he can get married. Who says that a woman cannot be 60 and get married to him?
Exactly. But then they don't call the man a special. They don't make a mockery of him.
Yeah,
they make a
but
mockery
then
of us.
you decide
Right.
what you're going to take. So somebody called you an evening newspaper. That's great. It means you can sit down, chill, have a latte, and enjoy the paper.
Come on, let's have a latte.
So why would you want somebody else's definition of you to define where you're going?
Right.
So I think a lot of times the women who are scrambling to be married because it gives them a sense of self,
Right.
or a sense of I have now become or gotten into this cult.
Yeah, you now finally belong. Yeah.
Somewhere have an underlying issue that they need to deal with their identities.
Okay, so
Yeah.
here's what I want to say about this prompt. Marriage is a scam, and does it actually benefit women? I don't think marriage is a scam. It's a beautiful institution designed by God Himself, right? It was God who brought the whole idea of marriage. And I mean, I like what you said earlier on, legal. That was very, very, very creative. But then here's the problem. Society is the problem. It's just like sex on its own, right? Sex is a beautiful thing, still created by God, but then people abuse it, right? People do different things. You do not want to know the different types of sex we have now, honestly. It's very scary. You see bestiality even, and all the different types of sexualities out there. But does it stop sex itself from being something good? No. No, it doesn't. And that's exactly how marriage
I like
is.
how you led me to the end of the journey, you know. And during the journey, I was like, "Where are we going with this?" I was like, "What's going on here?"
That's it. Okay. And that's the same thing I figured has happened with marriage. The concept of marriage in different cultures and different traditions in different parts of the world, where you see marriage in Yoruba. Let's even start with Nigeria. Inside Nigeria here, marriage in Yoruba is completely different from marriage in Igbo land. It's completely different from marriage in Hausa land. You see some things in the marital culture of Hausa, and you're like, oh my God, because that's not your own culture. So when you talk about marriage, the level of damage or the level of progress or whatever it is that has been done to marriage is heavily dependent on society. Marriage is not a scam based on how God designed it. But because of culture, because of the kind of society we found ourselves in, we've started seeing a whole lot of things that are very discouraging.
And how you can't be fulfilled if you're not married.
And another thing now is internet culture. Everybody now, because you have a phone, because you have ring lights, because you have camera, if you can advise anybody. And the funny thing is, if you're fine enough, if you can speak English enough, someone like me now, I can speak English. If I come and say a bunch of nonsense, I'm still going to have a lot of followers.
Yeah.
I'm still going to have a lot of people. I've had a lady come out before, because she's fine, she can speak English. She was saying a whole lot of gibberish. And you see girls hyping up, go girl, yeah, in the comments, she was spewing nonsense. I don't want to call her name. She's actually a popular influencer. She was saying rubbish. But a lot of people are hyping her. A lot of people are going, yeah, go mama, go mama. And she can advise people. Why? Because she has fine aesthetics. You understand? That's why she can advise people. And people, young girls, women out there who probably don't have it the way she's painting, right? People don't have it that way. They're listening to her. They're trying to copy her. And they take a lot of jargons out there and they add it to their life, and then they go in with that mentality into a relationship or into their marriage or into whatever, and then they start to manifest these things that they have picked that are not even right, that are not even proper, and then it makes it look like, oh, marriage is not. And not just for the women, the men too. You see a lot of, what's this one on Twitter again? You just come, they be typing rubbish. There's a lot of nonsense. I don't even want to start naming names. No, they type a lot of nonsense online there, and you see all the men, they are so down. There's this popular influencer that says a lot that people, he has an academy, right? I don't want to mention names, but he has an academy. A lot of men go, I'm pretty sure you all know who I'm talking about. It starts with a G. Let's just end it there. Because I don't want to give anybody free publicity. So he even has an academy, and a lot of men seem to buy his ideas. They want to work. Now, when young guys growing up, even people that don't really understand what relationship is about, they see these things, they take it in. and it manifests in their relationship with both women, both men.
Yeah.
It reflects. So I think that is where the problem is. It is the society, it is what is being put out, it is what people are ingesting. That is what is wrong. I do not think marriage is a scam. Marriage is still what it is.
Or maybe the pressure is coming from our mothers, but we'll get there.
We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Okay, so for the next prompt.
Okay.
So this one says, you literally gave birth to your children as a contingency plan for your old age.
Ouch.
I mean, you see fathers that want their sons to be engineers and doctors. You see mothers that want their daughters to be lawyers.
I beg
and
to
in the
differ,
business
though.
world, and then they want to determine the school you go to or the path that you take. It's still.
I kinda
it's still
disagree,
correct.
though.
No, but you do know.
Yeah,
Still
I get where you're
current.
coming from.
It still happens now. My mom
Yeah.
was so irritated that I said I wanted to pursue fine and applied arts. She had told her friends,
You went to school to draw.
yeah, because and you
went
like
to school
laptop
to
and
draw.
latte, right? What do you think about the nail?
You went to school to draw.
No, but it's the truth.
That is such a so
Yeah, that is the African parents' mentality, exactly.
So can you imagine what I faced at home? My mom
Yeah.
told her friends, businesswoman, she's going to school and study law. She said business or law because I have this, mindset. And then I was good with math, and I was
And then
always
probably
helping her
you were
save her
talking
money.
lots.
Exactly. So when I told her fine and applied arts, she said, and I quote, "I love you, mom, but I'm so glad I've been able to prove to her that I've grown." And do you understand? She said, and I quote, "Just going to go and make small shop. Why now? So you just gonna do small shop and be painting and be doing nothing. You don't make anything. Just do this thing so that when you finish, you can now take care of me and your father and everybody." And I told her, if I'm an artist, can't I still take care of you? There are paintings that are worth millions of dollars. I can't make touch painting. I'm not a painter, but But the point is, I was trying to defend
I
it.
was going to ask the question.
I know. I knew you were going there. I saw your face. First I was like, but can you paint though? I saw that.
Crazy.
But then again, when you think about it,
I have a lot I want to say. That's why I'm waiting for people to
No,
finish
but it's the truth
first.
though. See this one, Nami the year.
So,
Okay.
there is no right or wrong answer to that question.
Yes.
You are supposed to take care of your parents.
True.
You are.
But can't I create
There
my
is
own
a
path
value
and take care of them?
That's why I'm saying there's no wrong or right answer.
What do you think about calling it contingency plan?
When you now put a
Tag. Exactly.
and a label to it,
That is what I
have
disagree
a
with.
problem.
But you do know that
You are my
parents in
person.
this day
Sorry,
disown their children for not
You
following
continue.
their path.
Kwemnaka.
Cho.
That is what I have a problem with. Giving a
So
term.
you don't
Yeah.
give a label, but you're not going to generally
Yeah.
stop a generation that is used to labeling.
But we're the
That's
new
true.
mothers. Where can we now learn?
So new mothers are going to recycle the information
Given
and
by
the
previous
stories
mothers.
and narratives that they have taken from their mothers. Now everybody can be shouting, "Oh, new mom, Gen Z mom, millennial mom," and all that. Every single person, if you don't take the time to break certain patterns, you're going to repeat them, whether you like it or not. And I see that a lot in therapy, where, why are you doing this? You didn't think it through. It was just something that was always done. So, for example, A is for what?
Apple.
B,
Both.
Book.
you have to think about it. C,
No.
cat.
Yeah.
D, dog.
Right.
And O, spaced repetition over time. You're going to do
Yeah.
the same thing with your children.
True.
Now you might say, "Oh, my children are not a contingency plan," but you are putting them in school that the school fees is more than house rent.
Sharp.
And we want to give them
We now
valuable education so they can be
allow them
valuable
to
people in
write-
society.
Invest heavily.
You are investing with the mindset
Of return of
that
investments.
Bam.
Bam. ROI.
I want return on investment, but can you even blame them?
No, you
Why would I
can't.
send you to school? You went to go and refine art. Are you okay?
This is giving PTSD. Stop it. Stop it. I am proud of the path that I
I
chose.
understand passion.
Yeah.
But I understand it. But then you have to realize who your parents are.
For all those who study fine and applied arts, gather in the comment section. Waiting, be what is attack from? Why don't understand? If
No,
you
like-
study
Wait till
Can I say
right
something?
here, you're
Alright.
in our show.
All right, people. Can I say something? Can I say something though? So here's what I think about. Darling, are you done?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So here's what I think about this contingency plan talk, right? First of all, I'm on the side of the parents with this one. You see, that is not their thought when they are investing in you, I promise you. Most parents are not thinking, hold on. Most parents are not intentionally saying, oh, this is my lifelong plan. No, this is sometimes most of the things they've done is born out of love.
Yes.
And also the fact that you see this thing I went through, I don't want my child to go through it as
So
well.
they want to give you something better.
Now, let's come back to the fact that we are in my wonderful, what's it called? Motherland, Nigeria. There are things, hold on, there are things that work here. All right? It's not, if I am not so rich enough to send my child abroad to go and study and have a better life and, go for greener pastures and be whoever it is they want to be. If I'm not that rich, I'm just one of the average folks, I will invest in my child. Yes, I will do everything I can. But I know that I cannot carry them to that Obodo level, right? But the things I'm going to do for them, I will still try to walk them on that path of, I'm not going to insist, but I will show them this is what is working. In Nigeria, if you're not a doctor, even doctors and lawyers are even still suffering. Sure, I get. But these are what has been viewed from time immemorial as the professions that will bring both prestige and some sort of cash. Do you understand? These are the professions that are...
Yes, the doctors are going on strike.
Yes, that's what I'm telling you now. Because of where... It's because of... See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Now, see the funny thing. This is what is going on with the so-called prestigious courses in Nigeria. Now, imagine the ones that are not deemed prestigious, like your fine art, for example. I'm sorry. It's not deemed prestigious. I am sorry. Let's be honest. See, calm down. Be calming down. What was that for? Me say I study sociology and anthropology. What was that? See?
You're socializing with the community of the Lord.
But here's the thing.
That I'm a lawyer.
Okay. You see? So see. Calm down, please. Let's just calm down.
No. I'm the bad guy here because I study fun and upside down. Everybody attack me.
So see, exactly. We're getting there. So now here's what I'm saying at the end of the day. Keep going. See what I'm saying at the end of the day. The so-called prestigious courses are suffering. Right?
True.
Now imagine us that are not even deemed prestigious. At the end of the day, what most of our Nigerian parents are looking out for is you. They don't want you to suffer. They feel, okay, this is what will give you money. That is why they're trying to push you in that direction. That is what they know you will not blame them. So most of the times what they do is born out of love. Not that they are intentionally trying to just build you so that they can you think it's just about for the ROIs. No, it's not just for the ROIs. They want to be happy that, okay, I did something for my child. Do you understand? I may not have turned out a success, but my kids are doing well.
Yeah.
It's not from a selfish perspective like contingency plan is
not
selling.
Always from a selfish perspective.
Like the word contingency plan is selling. I don't know if I'm making sense.
The world should evolve. Our parents need to evolve too.
No, they don't need to evolve. Their time is up. It's us that will change the world.
Their time is not up. Well, I don't understand. There are still parents out there that are building empires.
Drink something. Drink.
I'm okay.
Right.
So, I think that, again, like I said at the beginning, there is no right or wrong answer to this. But generally, there is a place where us now, or us growing up, have to have the conversations with our parents. And let's face it, we are not in a society where conversations like this were encouraged.
Sure.
Or even given the room to flourish.
Exactly.
So most of the time, you would find within every generation and every culture a way to go around it. You have an uncle that everybody listens to.
All right.
You have an auntie that somebody listens to. You have the person that everybody goes to. These are the places where you touch it. But that the value that stands in our culture of honoring our parents, it cannot die.
Sure.
So you have to understand the language. If they see it as a contingency plan, you see it as a way of honoring. It's all in interpretation.
Mm-hmm.
So rather than start getting upset.
And if you're a Christian and get upset at that, it's hypocrisy, because even your scripture says, honor your father and your mother that your days may be
There's also
long.
the part of the scripture that says
true.
that a father
Okay.
should leave an inheritance for his children.
True.
How many do that?
Oh. I have land, though. My father keep for
Yeah.
me. Sorry, I just had to put it out there.
Is this jealousy I see?
What is actually going on in this game?
Don't worry, at least you can draw.
Okay, people.
Let's just move
We'll
on
be
to
moving
the
on to the
next
next prompt, please. Let's go on to the next prompt. All right, people. So
Nobody
next
is-
year.
So somebody.
It's okay, say so.
So for the next prompt, we have not having children does not make me less accomplished than you who has them. You know, that is the
all.
prompt. You know, they say 27 is late, 30 is urgent, 35 is a tragedy, but who exactly gives
I love
that?
that. Very poetic of that.
You know, this is very poetic of them.
I wrote
So-
it as an artist.
Okay. So tell us. Oh, we.
So
But like we're saying,
Yeah, okay, so let's get back to the prompt.
let's get back. We need to get back to this problem.
All right, so not having children does not make me less accomplished than you who has
I don't
them.
have biological children,
Mm.
but I do have children.
Mm.
I have teenagers I've raised since they were 8.
Okay.
The work I do is mostly with young people, teenagers, preteens, those in their 20s, right? And the joys of motherhood that I have experienced from my children is a lot. Again, interpretation and perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Society, and you said it, you know, and you mentioned it as well, that the society has certain language and expectations of you. So you
Sure.
have children at a particular age, it feels like you are lost. But the joys of technology is that right now, at some point, we're gonna have AI babies.
Surrogacy.
Bro.
I'm always shouting
Oh,
surrogacy.
yeah,
You know?
I saw a lady on Instagram that had a baby doll, and it was mimicking cries, and she'd be like, "Stop crying." I was like, "Damn."
But it's not
that's
gonna
some-
grow
that's
like
some
a
white
human now, will
people-
it?
That one is not even- we're going to have actually children hatched and created at some point.
Mm.
Because of the way things
The
are
world is
evolving and
going.
changing. So all this, if you don't give birth from your womb story is going to die.
Hey,
Mm.
Now, I'm
Well,
not
there's
saying
an
that
age you can't
negates-
give birth, yeah.
Yeah, or there's an age, because even now we have IVF.
true.
There's so many I mean, I'm thinking about freezing my eggs.
But is it safe though? That's the angle I'll be coming
Due
from.
diligence. Everything is safe within the parameters of which you want it to be.
Sharp.
Due diligence. I do my research, I get doctors, I talk to my family, I have a support system, you know, and at the end of the day, why am I doing what I am doing? Am I saying that, I don't have children because I don't believe that I will have children because they have said that when you are past 40 it's harder? Yes, biologically it could be harder, but then there are miracles everywhere.
Sarah.
Hallelujah.
Shama. Let's go.
There is that. There is also the point where you decide
If you want or not.
that you're going to have this child. So the conversation of I have children, you don't have children makes you less than me. It's a moot point because some people have children. It's like they don't have.
And but then again, they rub it off on others. If you notice,
What?
those who have children rub it off on those who do not have.
You are the one that decides that you want to take what they are rubbing on you now.
Exactly.
They blow you powder, you go and sit down.
True.
I can do both when I send money.
I mean, back to you. It's fine.
All right, but
I think that the conversation of children not having, or there are so many ways you can have children.
I believe accomplishment is relative, right? What is an accomplishment for me might not be what's an
But if
accomplishment
that
for
woman
you.
has children, is that an accomplishment?
Oh,
for her?
my
What are
dear.
we saying now?
Animals birth too.
understand.
You get so when people reproduction is
That reference.
reproduction for me. I see it. Reproduction for me is just how do I put it? I don't want to put it that it's something that any, but I don't want to be insensitive about it. It's an entire process, especially for mothers. It's an entire process. But now here's the thing: the way people glorify some women, some women, not some women, the way they glorify the whole giving birth topic. For example, now me, if I decide to be a surrogate mom, like let's say I get someone to carry my own ego, my own pikin, I've done to you're not a real woman yet.
You don't want to be a mother.
Until I go through the whole process, I don't deserve to be called a mother. I don't know if you
Go back
can.
to the wiring and conditioning of why people are like that.
It's weird that, I feel like it's kind of hypocritical that you want the world to evolve in some aspects, but you don't want it to evolve in some other aspects.
Change is difficult.
Because you see some of these women, you see some of these women who are forcing that narrative of you to be a mother through and through. You have to go through that entire 9 months of, hellish, whatever. But they are not against using iPad and iPhone and some other technologies, Well, but this, because surrogacy is technology too. Hello? On a straight line.
I'm not gonna say that because I don't know.
Okay.
But I think, how do you feel that you went through an entire process? It was and again, culture was celebrated by everyone, and then somebody brings an easier way of doing stuff that you went through this process about. There's just something about it that makes you know you to do. If we're going to exam, because now I'm putting my nets everywhere.
But now this is not something that when you say you to do, it goes the exact same way. For you, it might have been easier. For somebody else, the person might have gone through serious hell. Some women lose their sight in the course of pregnancy. Some women start to limp, their joints will dislocate because of pregnancy. Some develop alopecia because of pregnancy. A lot of things happen to you, like you never can tell what will happen to you as a result of pregnancy.
But then again, it shouldn't be. There is also the part where we have to listen to the wisdom of those who have come before us. Because it is part of it. The fear that this might happen to you should not be the thing that makes you not want to go through a process that is natural.
You know what?
Okay.
All right, people. We're gonna leave you with this particular prompt. Tell us what you think in the comment section, and we will be right back. Just stick around because it's time to skip, sip, and reset. All right, people, you know what time it is. Your favorite girl here, Jessie Rogers, and it's time to skip, sip, and reset. Well, for today's segment, we're going to be playing Question Booth. I don't hear some excitement up in this place. Yeah, that's right. So representing Laptop and Latte, we have our amiable and what now? Delectable. All right, favorite in the building. Yeah. And we also have, I'm pretty sure you've already met her, but let me reintroduce her. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your one and only Ibilema Green. Go girl. Okay, I'm not feeling the energy. You know what I'm saying? Oh God. Okay, stop. I caused that one. All right, people. So for Question Booth today, the theme is animals. I'm pretty sure you know animals, but I promise you do not know the animals we're about to put in your faces. So the rules are very simple, ladies. You have a buzzer. Once the animal pops up, you've got 1 minute to figure it out. Both of you, and whoever gets it first gets the points. And you do not press the buzzer if you're not ready to answer, because if you press the buzzer and you don't answer, you lose a point. Even if you haven't started getting any points, that's 0. Yeah. So, but you're expected to press and then answer. All right. And yeah, that's basically most of the rules. And whoever gets the higher points gets a little something at the end of the show. You know what I'm saying? All right, people. So, are you ready? Are you ready? Because it is about to go down. Okay. Now is the moment.
A dog.
She has a point.
Slot.
Okay. We're good. We're going good. That's a point for Ibilema.
A dog.
And you were wrong.
What's wrong?
Mermaid spirit.
That is also wrong. So you guys still have a few seconds left to get this.
A swan.
Wrong.
That's an angry bird. Everybody's should leave me be.
So how many seconds do we have left? Nobody else is trying? Nobody else is trying? Is this going? Is this going?
Chicken.
Wrong. And that was a shoebill stork. Yes, that's the name of the bird. Next.
I was waiting for you to actually bring.
You pressed the ball. You pressed the ball, Favor. Favor, you pressed the ball just now.
No, she did.
You did.
Not me. No, she did. No, I did not.
Okay.
That's it. That's the thing that has a shell that now curves inside and forms and runs.
Your
in a
1 minute.
circle.
Your 1 minute is counting.
And at least I know what it does.
Is that elder brother?
And you have 3 seconds left. Wrong.
That's a
And
rat.
wrong.
That's a
Wrong.
you.
That's an armadillo, guys. Seriously. All right, people. Next. Huh.
That's a quack.
No.
It has a duck mouth.
A flat nose rat.
This is bad.
No.
This is bad. This is not good.
Crocs slipper.
No.
No.
How many seconds
That's
do we have
good,
left?
that's-
5, 4,
You have web.
3.
It swims. But it swims.
And it's wearing slippers on his feet.
Thank you. And the lizard legs. Here's the prim. Oh my god.
Nobody got it. Okay.
I was pressing the ball for that first one. I wanted to say a monkey.
And
I don't know what-
You just lost the point. You pressed and you know answer.
It's because she moved.
You lost the point.
Go
So
back.
Chidi Favor just lost a point.
Angry rat.
No,
And you don't know that is wrong.
a raccoon.
Wrong.
Who
How many seconds do you have left, please?
is it?
Okay, you have 20 seconds
So-
left.
Vampire rat.
What kind of thing is this? Wrong.
Armadillo.
We already
Armadillo.
Wrong. We already got armadillo.
I don't know. I don't even know.
3, 2, 1, and guys, that is a possum.
Oh! No,
You're familiar with the name. You're familiar with the name, but you don't know the animal. Nice. All right, people, on to the next. Let's go. So that was no points for nobody.
monkey. It's not a monkey. It's a baboon. Is it a baboon? It's a baboon.
Orangutan.
No.
A what now?
She got.
I got that. I knew. I'm not that dumb.
I'm sorry,
Don't
guys.
insult me.
I'm sorry. I'm
You're
sorry.
laughing at my intelligence.
I'm sorry.
I'm a confident woman.
That's a point for Favor, please. Let's get on to the next. And you press without answering.
I should go a cheetah.
No, she's right. You press without answering.
But
And you just lost that
Points
last
are
point you
for
got. Your monkey points.
yeah.
So, Ibenema gets a point.
Owl.
Come
How
on.
many points
I was
was
trying
it?
to. I was ready for one serious thing.
many
And
points
then
are you
then
trying
was
to
like, can you imagine? And then before I could catch myself, she really.
Uncle Kwok.
Wow.
Okay, that's a point for Ibelema. Who even got the point this time around?
She said something else.
Okay, redemption with the next animal then, since nobody.
Fox. I got it. I got it. Eh?
Hmm.
Eh? Eh? Eh?
Huh.
This one looks like a possum because it looks like one.
Gremlin is unclear.
So, how many seconds do we have left?
A mouse.
Wrong.
Nice.
3 seconds. Oh, 2 seconds. Oh, 1 second. And that is a galago.
Am I?
AKA bush baby.
There's no way. There's
That's
no
what
way.
people call bush baby.
Eh?
As a child, is that? It looks so cute.
It's a galago. No, it's today. Next, please.
Chameleon.
And that's a point for favor. Yay, yay, yay.
Cow.
Who pressed?
Me.
Oh, you said?
Cow.
No, she said that something about cow and cattle. And I said, no one said cattle.
And that is a point for you, Dilemma. Stop pressing. Stop pressing.
Dinosaur.
What dinosaur are we talking
Oh,
about?
wow. I like how you are from the old, from the trenches.
No.
From the,
Specify
from the,
what dinosaur
how am I
is
supposed to
this?
be T-Rex?
And that's a point for
I
T-Rex.
was guessing.
What is a T-Rex?
Dinosaur that only walks on 2 feet. And
No, like the full name. T-Rex is an abbreviation. A point for Chini, please. A point for Go.
And let's put it. It's not buzzy. I pressed it. See,
And that's a point for Ibilema.
Fantastic, my darling.
Next, please.
Horse.
That's another point for Ibilema.
Trying to get my groove, okay?
Sure.
Giraffe.
Giraffe.
I said it first.
Point for me. I press it.
Yep, point for Ibilema.
Focus. Like to do that. Hippopotamus.
A point for Ibilema.
It was at the tip of my tongue.
Okay.
Big.
Pig.
Okay.
I got it. My neighbor.
Oh my God. Did you not just do that?
It's a long story. I can explain if you're really listening to my conversation.
Next animal, please.
Monkey. I said baboon the other time. It's a monkey. Oh, it's a baby monkey. It's a child monkey. It's a monkey.
Fine. It's correct. And that's a point for you, finally.
People. Oh, we're done.
Oh, and that brings us
I
to
have the highest
the
point,
end
right?
of the most chaotic question.
I have the highest. Wait.
Can I just wrap up, please? All right, okay. That brings us to the end of the most chaotic question booth
See how
ever. Ever. All right, people. I hope you enjoyed that.
You said witchcraft.
I hope you enjoyed that, and it's. I think that's the end of Skip
You
Shift.
said witchcraft.
Let's just get back. Okay, and we are back, people. Oh, what was that happened?
I thought it was a post. I thought it was a monkey. She said witchcraft.
This girl, you represented laptop
She
on
said
Latin.
witchcraft. Defend yourself.
Which
Witchcraft.
one is witchcraft? Leave her witchcraft
Lawyer.
talk first.
Witchcraft.
But she still won you with her witchcraft.
It's an angry animal.
He said he's angry.
See, my hand is that one for it's witchcraft. Let's bring it to my right to witchcraft.
But you say, how did you just allow a away person in home?
See, for that fowl or chicken or cocoa, I knew it. I told you I was trying to get my brain together, like, you know. We're back.
Okay. It'll be fine. Please lead us into the next part.
The artist is speaking.
Okay.
The biggest enforcer of the clock is not Nigerian society, it is your mother.
Who is Nigerian society before?
Your mother.
They don't like you get like women are literally at the center of everything. So
But you do what I knew, you don't know what this means. This is more like, if you notice, we haven't said men have said this. It's more like other
told the
women,
men?
mothers, and all that stuff. So
men
what
actually
it
do
truly
say it.
is, it's our mothers, because
This whole thing
I
we're
support
talking
that.
about, the marriage, the clock, everything, even men use it against us too. And who told them? Our mothers. When you talk about Nigerian society, when you talk about Nigerian society, right, and enforcers of this clock and people that preach this clock alone, which people in the society? It's the mothers. You're getting older, you've not married. Anyway, when are we coming for your wedding?
you're squinting your eyes.
It's
What
the
you have to
women.
say?
It is the women at the end of the day. When a lady is getting older and she hasn't settled down in her own home, it is the mother that will heckle her more than the father. The father is not even that much of a hurry to push her out there. If for those fathers that love their daughters, sure. Let's start from there. Because the ones that don't care, they will also heckle you. I don't know if you get where I'm coming from. So the major, and besides, let's even talk about the geographical factor now, which is that women are more than men. Out of every 100 births, out of every 100 births in the hospital, out of every 100 births in the hospital, let's talk about the fact that, like I was saying, out of every 100 births in a hospital, let's just say at least 70 are girls. Let's start from there. So the major part of the society is women. So who are the enforcers? When you say enforcer, it's not society. Who is not society? I mean, that's what I'm. That's what I'm getting from this
mothers are the society. So
what do you think?
You squint in your face ever since.
She has a lot to say. Her eyes are talking.
No, I don't have a lot to say because I'm thinking about the question as to why the women are the enforcers.
But you agree that they are the enforcers?
Not those women, mother. It is your mother.
Mothers are men.
Mothers are women.
Exactly. The women enforcers.
Women as mothers.
Let's get right into what you want to say, love.
If you train a woman, you educate a woman, you educate an entire society.
Thank you.
If women, mothers understand the power and the influence that they carry, there will be a lot of things that they put in place.
True.
And because we've passed down years of misinformation and uninformed narratives, people who are closest to the children at any point, this is not to negate the place of fathers. I grew up under a very attentive dad, but women are closest to their children. And underlying every mother's heart is seeing her daughter raise a family. You need to understand her heart first before we now go the enforcers. How they go about it is questionable in some sense, but underlying every mother's heart is the fact that they want to see their daughters established
and settled as well.
And settled in
that
house,
area,
in their family. Now, the world has evolved. We need to also start to have the conversation around the fact that some women will not get married.
True.
Some women do not want to have children.
Do not want to marry.
And it's okay.
Yep.
And it's their decision.
And it's their decision.
It doesn't make them a failure.
But we also have to understand the motive driving
their enforcement.
Those women, because it is natural for a woman to want to nurture, grow things, whether it's a business or a dynasty or a family.
True.
So if a woman decides that she doesn't want to have children or get married, a conversation should happen. Instead of the heckling, let's find out why. And most of the time, that's where mothers get it wrong. Because someone who has blatantly said they don't want to get married also takes a mother to change that woman's mind. Because if a mother did not born you, would you be here?
True.
For you to talk like that.
You won't be here. So we need to find out what is underlying that decision. Now, there are some who are not going to be natural mothers. And yes, the mothers are the enforcers because dads will want to keep their little girls with them for like a while.
True.
If a mother doesn't push certain things in a family, the woman is a natural enforcer, not just in this situation, in
generally
everything.
Yeah.
So you can't take away the role of an enforcer from a woman and a mother because she's deficient in the way or methodology that she does it. But we can redirect it. You can enforce properly. So should there be enforcers? Yes. Should we teach and redirect the conversation on enforcing? Yes. So that we don't have it as a us against
mothers. Yeah.
But understanding their heart. It's at the end of the day, it's love.
Sure. I mean that was literally.
I feel like I could close.
Yeah, that.
I see what you mean. I do see what you mean. But you do know that sometimes mothers can pass on a burden to their daughters because of the pressure, and makes even the daughters just want to stay away.
Yeah.
Of course, I mean, for example, I love my mom, but if I'm around her a lot, she's going to keep putting the pressure of.
And sometimes some mothers
I
don't
want to
even
get
know that
married.
they don't know that they're operating with a trauma pattern.
And then again, there's some mothers that also don't want to listen to their daughters. They don't want to listen to the. You just
So
said now
that's an
education,
essential
talking to them.
Distance. Healthy boundaries, distance, and then have honest conversation. I don't want to be around again. We have a culture of not saying stuff. Conceal, don't feel. It's the whole frozen story right there.
Oh yeah.
Don't say it out loud. I don't want to get married. Don't talk about it, or they would think there's something wrong with the women in this family. And or rather than having the conversation. And every mom who has a trauma response to this, can we find healing for the mother as well? Because probably she didn't want to get married.
But most of the times, before you start solving a problem, I think the person has to admit that they have a problem.
And then if they don't admit it, commit them to God and to the word of His grace. And you go and create your own path. The call that God called you, was it good call? No. And sometimes you can't really explain why you're doing certain things, even to those who are closest and dearest to you. Sometimes your results shut everything up.
Yep.
Okay.
And funny enough, my mom used to hate me with the arts. Now, since growing and being successful and just really trying to push, I haven't heard her say, this is your artist, what have you done with this? Now she's like, Janelle, come and see me now. I miss you. That's the new tone. So I think what you said is true about creating a healthy distance and also expressing yourself. Because I had to tell her these things like, I told her, you're putting too much pressure on me. I'm still trying to, I want us to keep building. At first she didn't understand it. She was always hostile towards me and we would fight a lot because of that. But after she now started seeing, we love you, I love you so much. After she started seeing the results, she said, I'm just going to let you be. Now she just says, you need food. Can I send something for you?
Marry.
Oh my God, that was intense. That was a lot. Thank you so much, Barrister Ivanuma, for joining us. Thank you so much.
Can I answer my ball back?
I want to say that this was the thing that they gave me as a winner.
Don't do that.
All right, thank you so much for having us today here on Laptop and Latte. Co-hosts, I think I've been refreshed. There was a whole lot of fountain of knowledge coming from this woman.
We're going to fight. You tackled me too.
We'll deal with that later.
Sure.
Let's just tell our viewers bye-bye first. All right, people, thank you so much for having us. And of course, if you have your thoughts, let us know in the comment section. If you have questions, we'll be delighted to answer. So until next time, this has been Laptop and Latte. Thank you.